While the country's regulatory body for franchising admitted that the recent move by the U.S. President Donald Trump on tariffs will have a muted effect on franchise brands, the group reported that the country's franchising sector is expected to grow by up to 10%. These and more in tonight's Business Wrap from the Philippine News Agency.
Shifting to business headlines, the country's franchising sector is expected to grow by up to 10% with a revenue of about 800 billion pesos. The Philippine Franchise Association or PFA has expressed optimism about the industry's growth this year amid uncertainties in the market, with the food segment being the main driver. PFA Chair Christopher Lim noted that the reciprocal tariffs from the U.S. will have a muted effect on Philippine franchise brands as players have diversified their supply base. PFA Director Shedel Quintana says there are around 120,000 Filipino franchise outlets to date, still lower than the pre-pandemic level of about 200,000 franchise stores. The franchise sector has created around 2 million jobs and contributed 7.2% to the Philippine economy to date. Meanwhile, Socio-Economic Planning Chief Arsenio Balisacan foresees the Philippines rising to an upper-middle income economy even despite the anticipated global growth slowdown brought by a brewing trade war. The Secretary of the incoming Department of Economy, Planning and Development anticipates that the country would graduate to upper-middle income country status by next year. Balisacan says this is assuming that the country's gross domestic product will expand by 6%, the lower end of the Marcos administration's growth target this year. He noted that the Philippines is unlikely to hit the higher end of the target due to the U.S. reciprocal tariffs causing global uncertainties. The Philippines is classified by the World Bank as a lower middle income economy with a gross national income per capita at $3,950 as of 2022. That's a wrap for this week's Business Headlines. Happy weekend, everyone. From the Philippine News Agency, I'm Bench Bondok for Balitang Pambansa.